now is, I'll just show you where Canal and River Trust bloke were yesterday who actually closed it. And he was one that, when I approached him to ask if he knew who'd opened it, he said it was him. So in this little bit here, so what he did, he walked down this path here, up here, just behind here, there's a, I'll tell you what, there ain't no sign saying otherwise. So down here, there's a key. Underneath that lock, there's a tap. When you undo that tap, that allows hot water to rush out. Front res, underflow. You can't see it from here, but it goes down that way, imagine. It goes out, underneath the road here. This is the road that takes you up towards Kilmarsh and that way, and then back up to HARTHILL that way. And just in trees over here, about there, that's where the actual outlet is. It's loose. So it's not the overflow. The overflow comes down outside of this fence here, and then down this tree line here. And there's no water in that at the minute. It goes around this brick wall here, and then out there. That's where he opened it yesterday. So I'll nip down in a second and go and show you the actual outlet. And that's how it works, going off at the minute over there. A bit windy. What they're doing is the new outlet, it replaces this one here. It's going to be here, so they're going to cut away all this here in this corner, and outlet's going to come out. It's going to come round and come down here, and it's going to drain into that drainage system down there, and it's going to sort of make its way back out and down in that direction where its sluice water's gone. So this is it at the minute. But the actual sluice entrance, it's about here. So let's measure. It's about here. Here. So when water's down, you can just see the top of it from where it opened. And he said when I got here yesterday to tell him, he come to close it yesterday a little bit more, but on Wednesday when he come to shut it completely after opening it Tuesday and letting all fish go, he said when he got here there are actually fish flapping around in here at the outlet that was stuck at the outlet. So he closed it to allow more water to fill it up, so they've got a bit more water. But now they're all, whatever fish are left in it, at least they've got some decent water to be in for now. So just before I go back to the car, we'll show you. So the outlet, and the other outlet at the minute, right in this corner at res up here. See where it goes out? Water comes down through here, under the footbridge where this couple is here crossing it. Goes down here, and you can see that bit of fence not left. That's where the entrance is to the tunnel for the overflow in that corner. It goes all the way under the floor here, and it comes out there in that one. That one flows into the same system that the sluice opening does, but it's sort of external. This is on top of the floor. So that was my first thought yesterday as to how these, or the day before, how these big carp had managed to get through all that. Never. And that's what I was looking for, and I just couldn't find it. Now, so I'll show you now. This is other outlet in corner, so I went water levels right up, which I've for years. Under the bridge, that other side. And it drops down this little system here, and through that tunnel there, look. That's other overflow. So now, res is over there, parked up, and this is that tree line I was pointing at, front res. And it's just in here. So, have a quick pop in here now and I'll show you where the outlet is. So again, that's res. That's where we just stood up there, on that bank. So, down here, this is where the outlet is for sluice. Just here. So now you can see how there's hardly any water in it. All stones and gravel that fish have had to travel down, and there were only a few inches in it as well yesterday, so that's what they've been shoved down. This is where it comes out. And yesterday there were more fish stuck up there, but you just couldn't get to them. So yeah, so this is where they were shoved down. This goes all the way down to Sheep Wash Bridge further down. and all these rocks. Sea fish have pretty much, a lot of them will have been dead before they even get here, but this is what's done all damage to them, ripping all the scales off, and we find them with no fins, etc. And this is where all the damage has happened here on the way down. So here, look, all them little roach there, all dead. Down here, even more here, look. That he's still alive, him. He's still going. More roach here. Oh, he's swimming about there, look. Let's get him out. He's not going to do much. Look at them all, look. Put him in there. Look at them all. Absolutely full of fish. Full of them. And they're dead everywhere. Absolutely hundreds on them. Try not to tread on any. But yeah, caught roach, look. Absolutely hundreds on them. You have to bear with me noises, people, because I've got a really poorly back. I shouldn't really be doing this, but look at them all dead. Loads dead. So careful not to tread on any. See, this is now being a bid to see if any are actually still stuck in here, any big ones. Look at them all, look. See them all? Thousands there, absolutely thousands on them. Just walking carefully, not to tread on any. On that brick. More dead ones, look. Everywhere. Thousands on them. Didn't even stand a chance half of these. Never will have. Not dead up there, look. Look at him. He's a good one. Oh, I can't get him. Well, anyway, it's better in there than in my hand, but see what I mean? He's stuck there now, that fish. Yeah, look. Not bad roach. More dead ones. And unfortunately, this goes down another 600-700 metres. Oh, look at them there. They're never going to survive there. Look at them. Not in a million years going to survive. Look at them all. And this brook at minute, it's got water feeding into it. That's where normally locals tell me that not a lot of water goes through this often. You know, he's shooting about there. Oh, I just made matters worse for him. Chuck him back in there. Oh, dead ones under there. Look at them there, look dead. Everywhere dead. Oh, thousands on them, hundreds on them, thousands. A bit more water here. It's full of them. I can't really. Got to be careful where I tread. No, it's all right here. It's quite dead. But that's a perch down there. That one. More roach dead. So I mean, look at these rocks here. Look at that, they've got to go through. And big carp yesterday. We'll go them out yesterday at 15-20 pounds, some on them. See, that had old one. It'd hold on for a good couple of days anyway. I don't think it'd be shocked. It'd probably kill him more than out. Or again, no fishery manager. Yeah, dead everywhere. One squashed there at rocks. There, look, dead. There's two blokes metal detecting next to me. Think I'm bloody mad. Look, dead, gone. Never stood a chance. All dead on bottom, look. Look what they've had to go through. Look at that. 15-20 pound carp yesterday being shoved through that. Or because someone thought it was a good idea to open up bloody sluice. Oh, little jack pike under there then. Little bar. Skimmer there, look, dead. Can't fish in here, look. Like you can't then. All gone. All down here, look, dead. Hundreds on them. Oh, there, look. All stuck in bushes. Let me get out and try and get back in down there. Oh, back. Right, so I'm onto that bit. Can't really go in there, it's a bit of a nightmare. I'll come round this way. Oh, life. So this is where a lot would get missed by having to go around all that. Just kind of got to shove your head into the thick of it. Big dead one there, look, been eaten by a fox or something. All been dragged out. It's hard to tell you what's leaves and what not, but all these, look, they're all thousands of little fry fish. All just freshly spawned, probably last year. They all jammed up in that, look. See, we fight carp, God knows how many more, right down there, about another 500 metres down. And they've had to get through that there. That's why they're all smashed to bits. Loads of fish in there alive. Camera quality is a bit rubbish, but some of you with your keen eye might be able to see all them. Millions of little fry in there, millions on them. See, even I can't get through that, no way. Not happening. So even like here, look, I think anyone could go in here. Unless you don't just shove your head through some branches, you're never going to know. Size of him. Skimmers over there don't fall up. He's a big old fish, that one. See, it's deep enough here to house one for a couple of days, but I can't see any more. He's a 16, 17 pound carp, him all day. In fact, I've seen a bigger one. Do you guys see that? You see him under there? The size of him. Never stood a chance. Never. So idea of my back is I've damaged my vertebrae, but because it's been a million years since I've been to an hospital for help, they're telling me now I'm not allowed an X-ray. Something to do with radiation, which I'm fine with, but I can't keep dosing me up on painkillers all day. This was a problem area yesterday, it was pretty clear. Like I say, it's the RT have been and they've got rid of a lot of fish. Oh. So even that could house a couple for a couple of days. So if anyone local wants to keep coming up and having a quick neb, or any dog walkers want to keep nipping up, only needs it to drop a few inch and for water clarity to settle, and you might spot one or two. Oh, speaking to a couple of chaps then, they've seen a few. Even here, this would house a couple for a couple of days, I'm sure. The ones you shot off there, I think. Maybe a little pike or something like that. But yeah, but pretty much same all the way down. Look, little fish on there, look. They're dead. an eye out for them. It's alright when you know what you're looking for, but you don't really follow fish much. It's can't really see them much in water. Dead ends there, look. You might not see them as important as big fish or little fry, these little tiny fish, but it's I think welfare covers them all the same, I'm afraid. It's not easy for any fishery owner trying to keep on top of it, I bet, but it's a full-time job for a lot of people out there looking after them, and it's a full-time job for a lot of people out there making sure they do so. See, even that's a bit deep there. It's never going to be ideal. You'd never approve of stocking fish in it, but that'd house one for a couple of days again if anyone's coming down, and these little areas might just spot one or two still alive. I reckon they've pretty much got all most of them. Hey, look, there's one there. He's alive. Look at him. Still alive, him. Good comment. Now I've got a lovely job of getting him all the way down. Right, I want to do it. I want to get a bucket. I want to get him in it. And I want to get him somewhere, I think. I've got a clue where, but there's a pond down the road. I might try and hike him down there. So, yeah, have we go. Right, got some gear, bucket, net, and a cloth. Two chaps down here, I don't know if anyone might know them or not, but just told them they've just been walking up with dogs. Just told them I've just seen one they mind to walk past, and they've headed back down, so might end up passing job on yet, so let's see how we go trying to get it out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's what I mean. It's what you know, with rocks did it on the way down. Yeah. You whack some water in there. No, well, yesterday, I don't know if you see videos, it was like just fucking black sludge coming down, it was terrible. Grab that, they'll kill me. No. Right. Oh, not a bad one. No. See, all damage, top there, right. Oh wow, see some moving here, look.
Yeah, some dead skimmers over there.
See them shifting in here. Are they small? Is that a big one down there? Can't see that far. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you ready for that? Oh, I got plenty of tracking in this one. Go on, get out.
Oh, spot on.
Don't stand on it. Oh, I'm making a splash.
You know that. What's back, look over there trying to get. That's it. Video of that. Wish. Fucking hell. Ah, it'll do.
A bit sore.
Ah, I bet. Fucking hell.
How's that done?
Bream by any standards, that one. So, got plenty of roach out. Tiny roach, a few little skimmers, perch. Got a massive roach, about £1.5 and two decent skimmers as well. So, them lads at back, they're going in that van. They've done honours. They're taking bucket back up to res, and I'm going to meet them up there. Just going to chuck them back in res because can't really take them any further down because A, from an early dead. But if we can save a few, then it's worth making a trip back up there. So, I'm going to meet them back up at res now, and I'll feed back in a sec. Well, job well done. Most of the fish are gone. There's still a lot of dead fish down there, a lot of dead carp. I say a lot. There's not even a scratch compared to yesterday, but a lot. For me, 4 or 5 carp dead in a stony brook to £22. It's... I don't even know how they made it through. But anyway, what's happened's happened, and yeah, anyone that's got any negative comments towards any of my videos about it, I'm not removing them, I'm not taking them down. And every time people start saying that to me, I'm going to share it again and again and again, because somebody messed up. And it's you know, it's not the money that's going to replace fixing the problem. It's you know, fish are dead, they've gone. I'm out. We've brought them back up to res, as you've seen in video, and we've put them back in. Which ideally, not in the last 5 minutes in there. If we can give them a fighting chance in here, especially that roach, that big one, then it's worth it. So. And again, I have zero fishery management or fishery anything experience. I just know that if you see 150 15 to 20 pound carp nearly dead on some rocks in a brook that only holds a couple of inches of water, something's gone wrong. Turn that down so you can hear me. And I travel a fair distance to go and fish it and I enjoy it. Well, I want to know what's happening, because, you know, the impact might have a follow-on impact of what I want to do there. So that's why I do it. Anyway, like I've said, I'm not... Somebody's made a mistake. I'm not blaming an organisation. I'm not blaming EA or CRT, or I'm not, because someone's made a mistake, and this falls down to an individual error. This isn't a company error. Some companies have been absolutely destroyed and they've been found billions because one individual in that company made a mistake. It's not the company or organisation that is to blame as much as people say it is. It all boils down to somebody was given a task, they went to go and do it, and I believe they did it wrong. And the sluice for the res was opened far too much for far too long. First fish were found on the Wednesday, midday. I made efforts to go down to meet a couple of lads, and we ended up shifting a couple, but I think in all 11 carp ended up being shifted to a local pond that were battered and bruised, scales ripped off, fins missing. And from the videos you'll see why, that the way in which they've travelled down this little stony brook, it's like a cheese grater. So we've been back today. I've actually gone back today and I've bumped into two lads. One lad called Luke, I don't know the other lad, but he had two miniature Dachshunds. I just know them as sausage dogs. And between three on us, mainly them, well mainly Luke, because I've got a bad back, we've been in water and we've been going roach art, a few little perch, a massive roach, about £1.5, £2, and then some skimmers, 2 skimmers. We've brought them back up to res, as you've seen in video, and we've put them back in. Which, ideally, not in the last 5 minutes in there. If we can give them a fighting chance in here, especially that roach, that big one, then it's worth it. So, and again, I have zero fishery management or fishery anything experience. I just know that if you see 150 15 to 20 pound carp nearly dead on some rocks in a brook that only holds a couple of inches of water. Right, so I've just got in car. I'm at HARTHILL now at car park. Just been speaking to a few people, so we've let them fish go back. Light's dropped a bit. I've just been chatting to a few people that have been asking me about it, and chatting with a chap called Sean. And one thing I want to say is that I'm no media influencer. I don't plan to be. I made a YouTube channel so I could put my kids' videos on it for fishing. The response I've had with the whole, oh, you all did amazing and lads involved did a good job, and you know, and I think we have. I don't think the right thing to do would have been to ignore them. And I hate talking to cameras as well, so I apologise if I look a bit worse for wear. But one thing I've just said to Sean, who I've been talking to at late, is that somebody has said I should never have put it on Facebook, or I should never have put it on YouTube, or I should never have put it on TikTok. And don't get me wrong, there's something awful about having to do that when you've got friends that work for organisations that aren't responsible, or you know, that are involved in welfare of fish in every venue that you fish, and upkeep at lakes and fishery management, and you know, and not only that, but the whole community around the fishing as well. It's not an easy thing to do, to post a video on knowing that after 1,000 people somebody might not approve of it, which is fine, and I don't really have the right answers for people like that because I don't know how to respond to it.